Hey guys, Gem Scrolls here. I thought I would show you guys what I just ordered. Something that I noticed with the museum gel is that it works great in these pens. It works great in this. It's a little dirty because I've been using it for so long. I don't have to replace it too often in this, but I do replace my multi-placer more often than I replace my pen tips. But, and now that I've started this video, I see that I don't have my large multi-placer. Where did it go? Okay, I'll be right back, and I will show you what I mean. Okay, so, large multi-placer. I recently, needed to put it on, a new pen. But I've emptied it out, so it's nice and clean. It doesn't have any museum gel in it. And I found that I was replacing this a little bit more. And I wasn't really sure exactly why, but I think it has something to do with the way I have to press it for the fact that it has more drills on it. So I was still replacing this a little more frequently than you would replace it in your small multi-placer or your pen tip, and it was probably almost as frequent, well, not as frequent, but you know, pink wax, like if I said I replaced it every square inch, I was probably replacing this one every 2 to 3 square inches. So and that's not an exact ratio, it's just to give an idea. So I got this new stuff here on Amazon. It's like a special tape. And it came with 2 rolls. Really big roll and a smaller roll. Now I've already noticed that this small roll is kind of deforming a bit in the sense that it's becoming cone shape, I guess. It's kind of slipped down, and yeah, it moves really easily. Okay, so there was someone on a site that said that they use this in their pen, and I thought, it being a tape, maybe it would work better in the multi-placers. That's all I want it for, is multi-placers. And I have a ton now. I'm sure I could find other uses for it around the house. And because I've been ordering things like crazy, I want to say that this cost me like 20 bucks. Not 100%, but I'll put the link below. And if I remember, I'll try to put something on the screen. It also came with these like cute scissors that, cool. Now how do I put it back? Squeeze. Oh, okay. Squeeze. No, wait. You can't. Oh, okay. You gotta. Yeah. Okay, so cute scissors, and we'll see how well these scissors work. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because we're going to attempt to cut some of this tape. So I don't know if you're supposed to cut it or use an X-Acto knife. I do have an X-Acto knife. I'm wondering if that'll... Let's first see how easily this cuts. Just... Actually, the scissors aren't too bad. Or it's just a really easy to cut thing. Okay. So I've got my little piece of tape. There's a bit of plastic, so I'll pull that off. I hope that I don't ruin it by touching it. I guess we'll find out. This is all new. I haven't tried this yet. I imagine we're gonna need tweezers to stick that in, because that's just not gonna fit, and it's gonna be way too much, but it's okay. I have a ton. It's okay to mess up. The best way we learn is through mistakes. And that's what my grandpa used to tell me. I'm pretty sure it was my grandpa, at least. Yeah, so that's definitely way too much. And I just bent my tweezers. So you kind of... It doesn't even look that bad on the camera. It looks really bad in real life. There we go. Let's not use those ones. Let's use cheap ones. Cheaper ones. I feel like I feel like there's probably an easier way to do this, and it's losing its stickiness because I touched it. Okay, time for the X-Acto knife because it'll be a finer cut. Let's not cut myself today. I've done that. It's terrible. I probably shouldn't do it on the tape. And I'm touching it again. Like, go figure. Okay. I made a better cut off camera just so... This better be worth it, I tell you. Okay. Listen tape thing. I wonder if we place it on some, like... The things I do, like... Okay, I've placed it on some release paper, and now I'm going to attempt to cut it. But I don't want to cut it on my canvas. So, oops. Okay, we're going to put it here. Say hello to the kids. What do you want? Yeah, you can go in your electronics. Okay, so cutting this. Definitely not easy. Kind of already regretting this. It better work when it gets in the thingy. Okay. Got my little thing. I've touched it again, but I touched the corner that I'm hoping is going to go inside this pen. The good thing is it's like, it seems to be sticky all around. So it doesn't seem to matter what goes in and what's left sticking out, because it's just all sticky. This seems to be more successful, but I've now have a bunch of tape on my release paper, so I hope that I can store it back on the tape roll so I'm not wasting it. And there's going to be like extras on this. And I feel like it's all the way in now, and then what's there is all extra, so we might have to like cut that off. And just put a little extra on the other side. I'm sure with practice you would probably get better, but seeing how much I struggle, you guys are gonna be able to determine whether or not you really want to go through all this. Okay, here we go. Now the real test to see if it actually picks up drills. Okay, let's see here. What letter am I on? I'm on D. Put all that over there. Here are some D's. Fill up my tray a little bit more. Pick out all the extra drills that don't belong and put them in my garbage tray. They're not actually garbage. I don't actually throw them in the garbage. I call it my garbage tray because they're like garbage drills. Like, they're the wrong colors. Like, there's no yellow in this thing, and I have a yellow drill. So I'm going to put it in my garbage tray. It's actually drills that will either be recycled or donated or whatever. Oh, you're not being nice to me today. Oh, there's another one that's miscolored that I missed. Okay, whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ta-da! Well, it picks it up. And that was actually pretty easy. I didn't have to like push. Okay, now we're gonna plate. One of them just fell off. So either it wasn't on there very good, or it wasn't on there straight, or the tape is really bad. Okay, let's try sticking these down though. Da-da-dum-da-dum. Oh. No. It doesn't want to let go of my drills. Yeah, nope. This is not something I like. So, either I did something terribly wrong, or this isn't as good as everyone was claiming it to be. Maybe if I made it less tacky. I'm willing to try different things. And here I was worried about not touching the glue so much, thinking that that would be bad. And now I'm touching it all over. Oh, that worked better. They're not straight. I totally didn't line those up properly. I now have a missing line of drills because whatever. Okay, let's try again. That one spot. I wonder if I didn't get enough tape in there. Okay. Well, now that it's a little less tacky, it seems to be okay. Got my little straightener so I can straighten these couple of lines. Oops. There. I think there's a learning curve involved. I'm going to try using it a little bit and then post a review on the tape. There's definitely, you know, an ease about using other tapes and or waxes and gels and stuff, and this one definitely not so easy. The only way this is going to be worth loading is if I really get to get like a couple days out of it, because otherwise I just spend so long on it, so I don't know if I'd want to have to do that. I mean, I guess I could probably get a little better. There's that chance too, but I'm going to try it out for a bit and see how it works out over the next little while and add to this video. And yeah, so I'll cut you off here and then I'll be back in a little while for you guys. Well, like seconds. And I'll be back in a, well, whenever I run out of usage, I guess. Okay, see you soon. Hey guys, okay, so I've been using this now for the last 4 days. I do have it in this one that I showed earlier in the video, and I just don't have a lot of multiple areas for this. Like in this section, it was just it was a lot of 4s and 5s together, so I was using my 4-placer instead. So I've been trying to use this pretty regularly since this didn't have a lot of use really, but I did get the hang of this, and making it less tacky did make it better to put drills down. But yeah, so this here I've been using for a few days, and so the day that I showed it, and then this is 3 days after that, so it's like 4 days worth of diamond painting, anywhere between 2 and 4 hours a day because I've had some sleepless nights. So let's see, I know that I was kind of in this general area when I started, and I finished this, what's here, and I've actually also finished this section here, and I only have like this left, and I feel confident that I'm going to be able to finish this section with this in my pen, which means that this is definitely working better than the museum gel and the multi-placers. I haven't put it in the ends of my pen. I don't think I'm going to. I like the museum gel and it really does work well. So I'm going to continue to use the museum gel in these pen tips because they last longer, and then I'll use, I think, the tape in this, which is kind of funny because I was like basically really concerned. I didn't sorry, I didn't think that it was going to work as well as it did, and I was getting like frustrated there for a bit, but once you kind of lose the strength in it, it really does work well. And I like touching it right now, you would think that it's not too tacky because it doesn't feel tacky, but I'm just gonna pick up some diamonds here really quick. Not really lined up really well, but it's still very easy to pick things up. So, and just to kind of show you, that one's not lined up because I didn't pick them up straight, but you saw that it didn't like quite stick like it had before when placing it down, and I think it was just a matter of trying to make sure that it wasn't too tacky. And so you can see that you can pick them up fairly easily even though it's not really tacky, and it really is hard to place these with the camera, but like looking on the camera instead of looking around it. But yeah, so the tape is definitely starting to grow on me, I guess you could say. And like I said earlier, I'll have all the information for that in the description below. But that's my pro and con and review sort of on the tape. And I definitely think that it's going to last for much longer, so it is kind of worth me struggling to get it in there to start. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me today and listening to another pro and con video. If you guys like and subscribe, I will try to get more of these videos out there, and you'll be able to get notified when I do a posting. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys later.